There was a teenage boy named Hassan who believed success was something dramatic. He thought it came from one big opportunity, one lucky break, or one powerful moment that changed everything overnight. He would scroll through stories of famous people like Cristiano Ronaldo and dream about instant greatness. What he didn't see were the quiet mornings, the lonely practices, and the small daily habits that built that success.
Hassan was average in school. Not failing, not excelling. His teachers would say, "You have potential, but you don't focus." At home in Karachi, his father worked long hours at a small shop, and his mother managed the house with patience and care. They never pressured him to be number one, but they always reminded him to be consistent. One evening, after receiving low marks in a math test, Hassan threw his bag on the couch. "I'm just not good at studies," he muttered. "Some people are naturally smart." His father quietly sat beside him and said, "Beta, success is not about being naturally smart. It's about small habits repeated daily." Hassan rolled his eyes. It sounded too simple. That night, his best friend Hamza called him. Hamza wasn't a genius either, but his grades were improving every term. "What's your secret?" Hassan asked. "No secret," Hamza laughed. "I just study 1 hour every day, even when I don't feel like it." 1 hour? That didn't sound powerful. It didn't sound life-changing, but Hassan decided to try. The next morning, instead of waking up at 10 a.m., he set his alarm for 7 a.m. It was painful. He wanted to snooze, but he remembered his father's words about small habits. He made his bed. He reviewed his math notes for 20 minutes. That was it. Nothing magical happened. The second day, he did the same. The third day, he almost quit. His friends were outside playing cricket. He wanted to join them, but he told himself, just 1 hour. Weeks passed. Something subtle began to change. He understood lessons faster. He felt less stressed before tests. His mother noticed he seemed calmer. His father noticed he woke up without being told. One evening, his father came home tired and saw Hassan studying on his own. He smiled but said nothing. His mother placed a cup of tea beside him and gently said, "Consistency is a silent prayer. It always gets answered." Months later, the final exam results came. Hassan wasn't the top student in the city. He didn't become famous overnight, but he ranked among the top 5 in his class for the first time in his life. He stared at the result sheet, almost in disbelief. This wasn't luck. This wasn't talent. This was 1 hour a day, one alarm, one decision repeated again and again. Hamza high-fived him. "See? No secret." That night, Hassan sat with his parents. "I used to think success needed something big," he said softly, "but it was just small things done daily." His father nodded. "Big success is just small habits growing quietly." Years later, Hassan would remember those early mornings as the turning point, not because they were dramatic, not because they were exciting, but because they taught him discipline, and discipline became his foundation. He learned that motivation fades, excitement disappears, but habits stay. And when small habits stay long enough, they build something powerful. Success doesn't knock loudly on your door. It grows silently inside your routine. 1 hour, 1 page, 1 effort at a time. And that is how small habits build big success.